Hello, this is Dr. Yamada. In this video, I'm going to explain how to obtain the length of a right triangle using the Pythagorean theorem. The situation you deal with is that if you have a right triangle and you know two sides, known is two sides, the length of two sides. And if you want to solve for the length of one unknown side. When you encounter this situation, you can simply use what's called the Pythagorean theorem. According to the Pythagorean theorem, the relationships between the three sides is c squared is the sum of a squared and b squared. So using this mathematical formula, you can use one of these formula to obtain the unknown side, okay, from two known sides. If you want to solve for the length of C, you obtain the squared A, obtain squared B, and sum them up, and after that, you square root of it. Then the answer you obtain will be the length of C, the hypotenuse. If you don't know one of the sides other than hypotenuse, you need to use squared C minus squared A and sum them up and square root of it. Then you can obtain the length of B. Situation is exactly the same if you want to solve for the length of A. And the reason why for this minus is pretty simple. If you think about the original formula, right? And let's say you want to solve for B, the length of the B, then you want to isolate B. So you want to do B equal, right? So C. Then what you have to do is you have to move this A to the other side of the equation so that B is isolated. So if you do the negative A squared, you can cancel, right? If you do something on the right side of the equation, you do the exact same on the left side of the equation too, right? So therefore, you have negative A squared over here. Now you're ready to do the calculation using Excel. So two functions you need to know is that the power function, which is shift plus 6. If you press down shift and press number 6, you can type in this key. And square root function is sqrt. Okay, so this is the question. The known is A and B, where the length of A is 5 meters, the length of B is 3 meters. So this is 5 and this is 3, right? So what you have to do is, so you know A and B, so we simply use this formula. Therefore, equal square root, and within the parentheses, we have to enter, within the parentheses, we have to enter A squared, so which is 5 squared plus B squared, right? B squared, therefore this would be 3. So the length of C is 5.83 meters. On the other hand, if you know A and C, the situation here now is you know the C, which is 15, and A, which is 10. You want to solve for B. Therefore, the formula you need to use is this one. Okay, same thing. Going here equals square root, parentheses, C squared is 15. So squared minus A is 10, so 10 squared. So the length of C, the length of B is 11.18 meters.